how are you guys doing? How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. So here I thought about finishing the series that we started. We swatched and we played with eyeshadows, we swatched and played with face cheek products. I thought about just closing it with like some lipsticks and glosses, just so you guys can take can have a better idea of like what my collection is. What colors do I have? I'm not like a huge lipstick person, honestly. Like I love them, but I tend to use them more during fall and not so much during spring and summer, I suppose. Maybe spring. Here in Canada, spring is almost like autumn anyways. Winter, so much difference. So yeah, I think like if you guys have a better understanding of like what colors I have and such, like it's easier to understand like what I'm working on and like what kind of looks I make. And well, also let's have some fun, I suppose, because those colors, like some of them I like more than others, some formulas I like more than others, but oh, maybe I should include this, I suppose. They are very fun. Like I use a lot of like red lipstick during fall and winter because of the kind of clothes I wear. So let's start through, okay, Birds and Bees. This shade is Crimson Coast. So I bought those two originally. Oh, it's so creamy and buttery. It's really, really nice. I bought it, well, because I wanted I wanted to try out some like fall winter shades, but I didn't want to spend so much money, like, so I felt like, well, let's try a natural, like naturalish, but a little more clean, but cheap, in the cheap side option. So this one is Crimson Coast. This one is Russet River. So I don't know if you guys can see. It was really hard to tell because, as you can tell, like the package doesn't like show a lot of difference. But Crimson Coast is a little more red, and Russet River is very similar, but in the brown zone. A lot of red still, but in the brown zone. They are very creamy, very hydrating. They don't last the whole day on the lips, but because they are also very saturated, they also leave like a little mark on the lips, so it fades well, I suppose, and they are also moisturized, so it's always like nice for winter. And those two are Rare Beauty. This is Heroic. I love this color. Oh, I love this color for winter so much. I was looking for something like this. So you can wear it very sheer, or you can wear it very saturated. So let me see if I can. Yeah, because if you wear it very sheer, it's almost like a stain. If you wear it very saturated, it's like a red lip gloss, lipstick, but it's a red lipstick. It mattifies, but it's not uncomfortable. It's really nice. I don't like matte, like super matte lipsticks because they tend to dry too much my lips. I need a lot of lip balms. My lips are very dry, so this formula, Rare Beauty, it's very good for that kind of thing. Also, it fades out, it fades in, let's say, like, because during the day it fades really well, like it just leaves like a stain. I love stains on the lips, so I suppose it's kind of my thing. And it's good to see, like, now that I used Heroic here in my arms, you can see how those first two crimson coals. It's not that crimson, it actually has a lot of like, compared to Heroic, it has a lot of yellow in it. I never noticed that. It's very cool. Also, something else that I like about Heroic that I wanted a red that had like 1 foot on the rose pink side, so it's almost like a red rose kind of thing, not like a true red. So this is like perfect. I'm still looking for similar shades to this, but this is like awesome. This color is Courage. Yes, it's Courage from Rare Beauty. Same thing, you can wear very sheer or super saturated. Yeah. I was really shocked when I applied this to my lips. I was like, it's gonna look horrible. It actually fits very well on my lips. My lips are kind of rosy, and they are not like, they're, how do I explain that? They're rosy, a little bit blue, but like mostly like pinkish. But this fits very well. It's really, really weird, and it was like a surprise to me. I would never guess that. So with all those colors, like one besides the other, you can see they're mostly cool tones. This is a little warm, but not much. Warm. I think the lips and the cheeks is the worst place for me to use like super warm colors. They look sick on me. They look horrible. So yeah, this you can see how I don't have that kind of colors usually. In the cheeks though, just thinking about interrupting myself 3 times in a row. In the cheeks, you can get away with using some warm tones if you can layer it well, because then you just have that yellow that sun tanning, like thinning, gives you. So it's almost like you're just sun-kissed. But in the lips, that will never happen. So if you put like, if I try to pull off like an orange, that red tomato or orange kind of red, oh, that looks bad on me. Besides, my teeth look horrible too, but that looks particularly bad. This is Ilia, and it's the color Tango. This was like my search for the perfect red to go with my winter outfit. So yeah, it's a little bit burned, but it's still on the cool side. That's what I wanted, because usually when you get those reds that are a little burned, they start getting rusty, and that's too warm for me. So this, you can see it's not as cool as Heroic, obviously, like, but it does have a lot of blue in it, but it's still not yellow. You can tell, like, if you compare it to Crimson Coast, it has more yellow to it. This is like very like square in the middle, a little bit cold, but a little burned. That's like perfect. Also, talking about the texture of the Ilia lipstick, awesome. Hydrating, but has good fixation. Of course, like, none of this are like transfer proof or even like food proof, but I must say that the Rare Beauty ones, they get very close to it, like not being proof but lasting longer. Like, of course, you need to apply a little more if you want more saturation, because they're gonna fade out like this, but they last longer. This one, not so much, and the Burt piece a little less. This one is 3 small bite ones that I got in a kit. There was another one, but I like absolutely hated that color, so I just threw it away. Honest to God, it was like very yellow. It looked horrible on me. This is the old formula, so I don't know how much that helps, but it was good still. It's still a good formula. I don't know how the new one is. This color is Good Jujube. Oh, I love this. Look, already done. I used almost all up, and I broke the rest because I love it. So yeah, now you see, it's a dust a beige dusty rose. Ah, it's perfect. Like, I absolutely love this. It's like everything I could dream of. Yeah, it's perfect. I kind of like, I don't use much nude lipsticks. Usually when I'm in the mood to apply lipstick is because I want people to notice my lips. So then you see I have lots of reds and browns because that's usually what I want. But the nudes are great too. I just don't use them as often. This is Ruby Bonbon. And I barely use this, honestly. Light pinks look bad on me. This is not as light, but it's almost there. It just doesn't flatter me very much. It's on the border of unflattering, but that's because it's like the only pink I have, so I keep it. But I don't know, I don't use it. I think I used it like once. This color is the cherry truffle. It's beautiful too. Oh shit. Ooh. It's getting a little dry, I think. I never use this either because I have other options. But see, it's almost like a mix between those two, very close to Crimson Coast and Tango. It's like a deeper red. I love it. I got this set because I wanted to try Bite formula. I don't regret it. I like Bite formula. It's not as creamy as the others. I think you can tell here, like it tugs a little, so it's more like a drier finish, I suppose. So depends what you like. It's honestly not my favorite. I want to try the new one though. It might surprise me. Who knows? But honestly, if I have to use a lipstick nowadays, well, last winter and fall at least, those were the ones. So I think I'm gonna try this one because this new MAC one is the last actual lipstick that I have here. So let's try. Healthy, Wealthy and Thriving. This was like a special edition by MAC. I love the package, I love the name. And it's a powder kiss formula. So, powder lipstick. I saw, I think, State of Kate raving about the powder formula, and since I was going to MAC, I was like, I think it's time to try. I really want to know, because I used to have a lot of MAC lipsticks and I like them. I prefer the Rare Beauty, but I really like them, so, and the colors are like very nuanced and great. So let's try. See how awesome this is. Like nothing in my arms comes even close to this texture. It doesn't get patchy on the lips though, okay? Don't worry. I think it's because it's like my arms and I use like moisturizer, you know. But look, it's awesome. It's so beautiful. And it like you can build up, of course. It just builds this powder finish that is matte but is so comfortable. And honestly, it looks like a stain, like you can see. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's very cool. If you never tried, you go to the store, see if you can try. It's very, very cool. Very cool lipstick. Okay, so now we have 2 glosses and 1 balm. I have another Cosas Sport, but well, how do I say, transparent one, and I have this in Rush. I try not to buy many of those because I do go through, and like the color is not the most important thing, at least for me. So I have like one in my desk, one in my purse, and when I finish those, I buy another ones because otherwise I'll throw them away because they expire. This is Rush. It's just like a very healthy lip color. I love it. It's very similar to some of those. See? It's great. Like, the bullet is in this weird shape. And some people have trouble putting it on without a mirror. For me, it's perfect. I just apply it like this. like just following my lip and not upright. So it applies perfectly for me. I have no problem. This is a sample from Tower 28. I love this color, magenta. Unfortunately, it does not look like this on the lips. I wished it did. This is the color Fearless. I really like this. It's a real treat for the lip, and I think the thing that I like most about it, honestly, is the color. And it's just like a very subtle color, I think you can see. Like almost nothing, but it's like, I just love the color that I see in the package, so I don't mind. And this from Kosas too is the wet lip oil. It's in Malibu. This is like, I bought those together as a pair because I know that this kind of dusty rose color, oh my god, no space. It looks good on me, it looks good on my skin. So, oh, and this smells like, I don't know, like, if you know Portuguese, it smells like panetone. So it's basically, it smells like Christmas candy, like sweet. Oh my god, like, I think it's a panetone, it's like an Italian sort of cake slash bread with dried fruits that we make in during Christmas, like in Brazil and in other countries, and it smells like this. It's like basically sweet, but it's so nice. It's awesome. So here we have Malibu from Kosas, the wet lip oil. Then we have the Tower 28 in Fearless. It's like almost no tint. Then we have again the Kosas in Rush, but the balm. And then those are the lipsticks. So the lipstick, oh my god, I will never remember this. Is Healthy, Wealthy and Thriving from MAC. These three are the three from Bite. This is Ilia. Those two here are Rare Beauty, and those two are Birds and Bees. And as you can see, I wish I almost wish I have swatched this in color, in order by color or saturation, because they look so pretty. But I love it. I don't know if you guys can see. So you can clearly see the ones that are more matte. The Powder Kiss, obviously, see, it's not transfer proof, but it stains. And the both Rare Beauty ones, these ones, because I applied too much, they are taking long to dry. See? Because I wanted to saturate them. But those here, they're still transferring a little because they're not transfer proof, but they're set, like, if you can see, they look matte here in my arms. I hope you can see. And all the others are like very creamy, so very moisturizing. Though, I repeat, Rare Beauty is still very comfortable. It's in the MAC too, but they are all very comfortable. I like those matte because you can make like a stain on your lip. And the other ones, I usually wear like full saturation. I wear those full saturation too, okay? But it's just like, this gives, these formulas that are more matte, they give me the flexibility of making like a lip stain, like just patting on my lip, or wearing full saturation. While the full saturation lipsticks, usually I just wear full saturation because I'm going for the color, and I don't want it to look like crappy because it's winter, so it's a moisturizing formula. Though I do want to try, the matte lip like care lipstick, I don't know, by Rihanna Fenty Beauty. I do really want to try that because they have a fantastic red that I don't have. Like, I think it's similar to this one, but it's a little bit different. And it's also matte, so it's another finish. And I am in a crazy search for a lipstick. Let me see. If you guys know, tell me please. But a full saturation lipstick in the color Bonbon here, like similar to this color. So it will basically be something like this. Oh, I want a lipstick like this. It's like basically a magenta or like fuchsia, depends, like everyone says something different. It's not hot pink, it's like not warm pink. It's more like pink going to purple, just a little bit purple, something like this, but a little darker, I suppose too. Yeah, I'm searching for that, but I want that in a matte formula. Well, just because it's like a very high saturation one, and I used to have one from Kat Von D, and I think it expired because it was old. I think it was the color was called Bauhaus, and they don't have it anymore. It's a shame. It was fantastic color, and I can't find it anywhere else, like similar color. So if you guys know, let me know. And that's it for today. This is gorgeous. I want lipstick. Yeah, and as you can tell, I'm not a big fan of gloss because I don't like that sticky thing that gloss usually does. I hate that that dry gloss effect that most gloss make on your lips. This doesn't do that. That's why I tolerate that, and I love this. But they don't make many colors, so yeah, that's that. And I don't know, I'm just not that big a fan of a gloss, honestly. I prefer using a balm usually, because then balms will never give me that kind of like dry lip. So that's that. That's it. That's all we have for today. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm still little parenthesis here, another one. I'm still going through my dermatitis problems phase, blah blah blah, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And I do think that I will make a video about it, but because I haven't figured it out completely, like it's not really like almost better or better, totally better. I was a little bit like, I don't know if I should make a video before I actually get somewhere officially, you know, like, oh, I have a sign that it's really now going better, I found what it is. I didn't, but because it might be too long of a video, I might do it just so I can let you guys know how it's going, and maybe, I hope, help someone that happens to be suffering and going through the same things I am, because I would like to see those kind of videos, and honestly I didn't find any. So if you guys know, you also please let me know. Subscribe, like it, whatever you want. Thank you. Till the next time. Bye.